All right, here we go. January 2026 Chit Chat. Aleez Glory on the Second Life Grid. Come by and visit us at the Glory Bright Sim. Yep, we're there daily. Sebastian, my partner, myself. These are meant to let you know what in the heck's going on, anything new, and keep you abreast. There's two major things that's being considered. Something will be taking place after the June 6th wedding vow renewal, 5-year anniversary. Sebastian, myself. So any changes I'm talking about that are major, they're not going to happen until after that point. So I'm planning way ahead. If you have any questions or comments, see us in World, or you can put your comments below. Keep them positive, please. Yes, we appreciate it. Subscribe, like, it helps us out. I'll try to make this short and sweet as possible, so I'm not taking up all your time or too much of it. Two major things I'm considering after June: either uprooting this, closing it down, and moving to the mainland, and having land on the mainland. The other alternative is to keep this, and I will turn it into kind of a role play situation, meaning the sim will be revamped. I have to be closed down for about a month. If I do that, there'll be a main street, church, shop, what else? Cafe. I don't know. Zeb said something about a fire station. We'll see. Anyway, a variety of things on Main Street. The rest of the sim will be like a neighborhood. And the good thing for tenants in this neighborhood will be simply that the rentals will be parceled, and I'm considering them being purchased, each parcel, which would give the tenant more permissions to do things. There would still be a choice of small cottages, bigger cottages. I'm considering of doing away with the above ground things that are going on, meaning there would no longer be a highway. People haven't been using it. The sim, in other words, would be a neighborhood and shops. People could choose to be a part of that neighborhood by being tenants. The other, if I moved to a mainland, I would probably get a good chunk of land and buy abandoned land, because it's, for one thing, much less expensive than going through a real estate agent for mainland. There's pros and cons with mainland. How do you feel about mainland? I know some people have said they have major resin issues, lag issues, that sort of thing. So those are the two major things I'm weighing. Mainland, sim. Mainland, sim. What do you think? Again, don't freak out if you're a tenant, you're already renting here. Nothing's going to happen until after June of this year, and I will be sure and keep you guys updated. Usually what I've done in past, if I've had to uproot tenants for any reason, if you had an outstanding balance on your rental, I have refunded it to you. If I do anything major, like to the sim and offer the tenant something, what I will probably do is say, hey, if you come back, I'll give you 2 weeks free and your fee, land fee, rental. So I do urge you that even if I do that, I want you back if you're a tenant, and I don't want to disrupt you too much. So just, be aware of the notices and the chit chats so you know what's going on. One thing you may have noticed that took place in the past couple weeks, Gold Bar, coin, gone. I don't know. I usually over-explain myself this, and it's too much information for the majority of the people, but here goes. The reason I'm doing this, I've done coin hunts for years, Gold Bar for years, and I did clover when I could, way back in the day, that kind of thing. And it's really not achieving what I intended. Like used to, I could engage people that were hunting, and they would eventually communicate a little bit and would turn to becoming tenants for the most part at some point. Well, my tenants I have now are basically just because they visited the sim and they like the low cost situation with the cottages and they moved in. It had nothing to do with the coins. Most of them do not hunt coins or gold bars. And so, why have it for the traffic? Well, I'm not really sure it generated the traffic I wanted, or the kind of traffic. It just kind of leached my pocketbook of money. That's what it turned out to be. I'm slow to change. Most would have gotten rid of it a long time ago. So forget this. The Lucky Flower games are still here, and I plan to keep that. Bowling for dollars up at the club area, that's still here and will remain. The lucky chairs will remain as long as the DJ is DJing. Those lucky chairs are on. Lucky letter chairs. The bull ride. I don't know what else. Oh, knockout. The knockout game's still there. So things like that are still there. Just no more gold bar, no more coin. The bill game, Linden bills, they float around, spin around on the ground. They don't rejuvenate, so I put them out, a few of them daily, and they're first come, first serve. You automatically get your Linden, no ATM to visit. There is no HUD to wear to find out where they're at. So what you have to do is visit the sim daily, roam around and see if you can find the bills, and you get a Linden instantly if you find one and walk into a bill. All right, I think that's pretty much it. I do hope you weigh in on comments about whether or not keep the sim and have more of a role play community feel to the place with the main street, or mainland. Pros and cons. What would you like to see happen? But don't tell me, oh, I want the coins back, I want the gold bar back. Not going to happen. I made up my mind on that. But anyway, I do appreciate your comments and your feedback on that. Again, we appreciate you all. Come visit us. There's not going to be as many visitors for a while as we transition over to catering to a new clientele that's not so much Linden hunters for money kind of deal, and more of, hey, you're here because you're our friends and you want to be here, not because you're getting money from us. However, we do have some games here still, even the coffee contest, that pays out every month or even twice a month if 5 or more people play the game. Those games right now I like better because the people that come, they stick around. They have to be around and looking around a little bit rather than just run through the sim, collect money, and leave. All right. I don't know of anything else. I just sat here and talked to you because there was really no purpose in running around the sim during the time. If you think of anything to ask me, go ahead, pick my brain. I think you'll like what's coming up after June. It's for the betterment of the community, so to speak. Okay, well, I can't think of anything else. Valentine's is coming up. Usually the Valentine maze goes in for that. I usually put coins and gold bars inside that maze as a reward for walking around the maze. I'll probably just replenish some bills in it for this year and see what happens. So if you hit the maze at the right time, you get the bills. Bills don't regenerate, so I have to manually put them out. And they self-destruct in 24 hours if nobody has walked into them and collected them. Okay, peace out and stay in touch, people. We love you. We do. Take care and have a happy New Year.